Teddy Fresh, SpongeBob restock on teddyfresh.com. Out now.
Now, the NBA is actually really interesting. What they have gone all out to protect NBA players and the season. So basketball is attempting to restart July 30th, and they've created an entire COVID-free zone at Walt Disney World called the Bubble. The entire NBA team and all of its associates is locked in this bubble, this quarantine zone, for 3 months. Press will live in a separate hotel. They're not allowed near the players' bubble. Anyone entering the bubble is required to quarantine for up to 48 hours until they register 2 negative COVID tests. Any player who leaves the bubble will undergo quarantine of up to 10 days upon their return, and they will need to register 2 negative tests. There is more than 1,000 people in the bubble currently, players, coaches, executives, medical staff, media partners, and they're using tens of thousands of tests, if not hundreds of thousands of tests over the course of the next 3 months.
Wow.
To get this done. The restrictions of the quarantine situation are a major issue for many of the players. They're being isolated from their families. But they have like barbers, manicurists, they've got lounges, DJ sets, movie screens, all this kinds of shit inside the bubble. They're all wearing these titanium rings inside the bubble. Look at this shit. That if you stand within 6 feet of somebody for more than 5 seconds, it vibrates.
Oh, they don't want you to stay near each other?
No.
Oh,
They're so hardcore inside this
Wow.
bubble.
that's...
So everybody
I mean-
inside the bubble has to wear this ring.
I like how seriously
It's
they're
amazing.
taking it.
Yeah, and they say it measures temperature, pulse, respiratory rate, and other physiological data that could theoretically be helpful for detecting if somebody has COVID-19 before
Wow.
they even exhibit symptoms. That's crazy. Players will also have the option to wear a proximity alarm that will notify a player if he spends more than 5 seconds within 6 feet of another person wearing the ring.
I wonder what Jake Paul would think about all this.
He's like, I don't care. He's like, it's chill.
Still.
He's like, my house is a bubble of COVID apathy. We don't ask, we don't tell.
Those rings remind me of is this the sci-fi movie where everybody's got the crystal in their hand that vibrates when their time's up? The Logan's Run?
It reminds me of, what was that video we made? about
Will
the
I
ring?
Am?
No. We made about that
Oh,
weird
the ring.
smart
The
ring.
O-ring.
Oh yeah, was it the O-ring? Speaking
Or
of,
the A-ring?
I honestly don't remember. Speaking of the NBA, so a lot of players want to get involved with Black Lives Matter and all these social issues. So the NBA released an approved list of slogans they can use on their jersey or that they can say. So here's a list of approved. These are the only ones they're allowed to say, okay? Black Lives Matter, that's
Oh,
good.
weird.
Say their names. You can't say their names. You can only say their names. That's funny. Vote. You can say vote. I can't breathe. Justice, peace, equality, freedom, enough, power to the people. Justice now. Say her name. There's a little
It's about
Spanish.
Breonna Taylor.
Si se pueda. Yes, we can. Little Spanish lesson for you guys. Liberation. See us, hear us, respect us, love us, listen to us, stand up. Ally. Anti-racist. I am a man. I don't get what is I am a man.
So I think it's a anti-slavery thing.
Really? Are we?
Yeah, because I saw
I am a man.
in something that I was watching, they had footage of when Black people were, fighting for their freedom. They had signs that I saw there.
Oh, I am a
I
man.
saw a few people, holding a sign that said "I am a man."
Interesting.
I guess I just Googled it. I guess its origins are, is very common for white people to talk down to black people and call them boy.
Oh.
Yeah, right.
And so it was sort of like, I'm not a boy, I'm a man.
Okay.
Good. I am a man. Speak up. How many more? Group economics. What the hell does that mean?
What?
That doesn't really roll off the tongue. Group up in economics. Education reform. And of course, mentor.
Wow. Mentor. What is the social justice message here?
Mentor. You got to read between the lines. I love that they crunch the numbers and they're like, okay, these are the ones.
Okay.
Yeah.
So fuck 12 didn't make it, huh? Didn't make the cut.
Fuck 12?
Yeah,
What's 12?
it's one of those. It's an anti-cop chant that people.
Oh,
chant
no,
out.
no. I'm surprised White Devil wasn't on the group. I'm also surprised, like, you know,
We need to soundbite you when you
Race Wars
said
Now wasn't on there.
White Devil.
White Devil.
Death to America.
Death to America should be on there for sure. Osama was right. You know, Jihad Now.
Jews
that'll be
control
in the
everything.
The
Right.
Jews are in control. Wake up, sheeple. The Jews are in control.
Holocaust never happened.
Oh, Zach, how could you say that's not fun? We don't joke about that. The truth, Zach, it happened. The numbers are just greatly exaggerated.
Oh, okay.
Parody.
Oh, this was horrible. Some players inside the bubble were posting pictures of their meals, and I just felt awful. I mean, these are professional players. These guys need to eat. And these guys are all rich dudes. I mean, like, food is probably one of their prides and joys. So here is one of their meals.
What?
I mean, that looks fucking horrible. One scoop of mashed potatoes. These guys these guys need like a lot of food. This is like school lunch shit. One scoop, this is prison food.
I was kind of imagining like
It gets worse.
Utopia inside the bubble. This
It's-
has just ruined my image of the bubble.
Well, here, what does this do? Oh, wait, this isn't what I was. Here's another. Yeah. Look at this one was even worse. Troy Daniels shares his first meal inside the bubble. Look at this.
It's like airplane food.
Yeah.
That's like there's no calories there. These guys need to eat like 5,000 calories a day. These are professional athletes. How are you going to serve
Look
them
at this like professional note with it, with the logo and
This is embarrassing. This is how it came. And this is what was inside.
Yeah, that's the worst.
I mean, that is a travesty.
That is
You better
the
get some
worst.
good, better food in that bubble quick.
Yeah.
So one player actually, here, I'll read you the statement. He ordered food because it was such a nightmare. He ordered Uber Eats, and when they found out, they made him quarantine for 10 days.
How are they supposed to eat?
He says, after the initial quarantine period, I briefly and accidentally crossed the NBA campus line to pick up a food delivery. I'm currently in quarantine and have 8 days left. I apologize for my action and look forward to rejoining my team
Oh my
for our playoff push. Bro, you better give them better food if you don't want them
Wow.
going out to Uber Eats, man.
That sounds difficult.
This is what it's going to look like when they come back. I have to say, they did a nice job. They just covered
There you go.
yeah, that looks really good. The NBA, I think they're really
They got it together.
handling it well, except
Yeah.
for the food.
They'll probably fix that.
They better. Fuck.
I mean, I feel like that's the easiest fix if they already got everything else like this sort of.
Oh, and there's like plexiglass. They're really crushing it. I mean, they are not risking anything. I have to give props. Like, honestly, it may look like onerous, like over the top, but you have to imagine that if one of these players gets it, with the level
Yeah,
of
and
contact
then
they have,
the
it's gonna swim through the league. Someone might die. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
how awful if even one of these players died. What a tragedy it would be.
But also for the benefit of everyone, if they want to keep this sport going,
It would shut down if everyone
Right.
started getting it.
they would have to shut down. So this is actually allowing for all of them to continue.
Yeah, it is pretty epic. I got to give it up to the NBA.